Hello again, it's John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com, and we're going to discuss the Denver Broncos defense and mainly Bradley Chubb and why he's the reason the Denver Broncos can have an elite defense this year. You know, everybody knows this is Von Miller's team. Von Miller is one of the most dominant defenders in the league, one of the most dominant defenders of the past decade, but he can't do it all by himself. That's why it was so huge that John Elway drafted Bradley Chubb in the first round of the 2018 NFL Draft. I think he went fifth overall. And Bradley Chubb is huge because he's on the opposite side of Von Miller. And what that does is it puts the offense in a predicament. You know, offensive linemen can't double team Von Miller as often anymore because Bradley Chubb is always going to win those one-on-one matchups. And the other thing is, you know, while Von Miller gets the job done with his quickness, Bradley Chubb is the complete opposite. He's more of a power rusher. He likes to bull rush, and you know he'll make contact, drive the offensive tackle back, you know, disengage, and then sack the quarterback. He did that so many times last year, constantly getting pressure off the edge. And what happens is, you know, when these quarterbacks drop back, the Denver Broncos are licking their chops because they have the tools to consistently win those battles. They actually want you to pass because they know that's playing into their favor. So Bradley Chubb, he's not just a pass rusher though. He can also come down the line and stuff these runs in the backfield, especially when teams are running away from him. He's getting so good at just staying right close to those offensive linemen or those blockers up front, whatever you want to call them. And you know, a running back will be going the opposite way, and he just gets there. So what that does is it kind of makes offenses one-dimensional. Now, the run game between Von Miller and Bradley Chubb is getting eaten alive. So now teams have to pass more, and once you become one-dimensional and you aren't as balanced as an offense, you have an uphill battle ahead of you. That's how Denver is gonna beat teams this year, and they have a lot of other good role players too, like I think Adam Gotsis and Todd Davis. So there's players there, Chris Harris as well, that you know are role players around Von Miller and Bradley Chubb. But because Bradley Chubb has lived up to his potential, and because you know there's no ceiling in sight, the Denver Broncos can have an elite defense. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.